Go on, Piers. Public calls for Piers to return GMB after victory, defeat Sussexes' cowardly moves. Ofcom have ruled Piers Morgan's comments about Meghan Markle did not breach their code of conduct. Now, Mr. Morgan has asked, do I get my job back? Broadcasting regulator, Ofcom, received over 58,000 complaints about Piers Morgan's comments towards Meghan Markle in March, after she and Prince Harry took part in a shocking Oprah Winfrey interview. Sharing a ruling that was 97 pages long, the broadcasting regulator said while Piers' comments were potentially harmful and offensive, they did not breach the broadcasting code. The ruling is monumental for modern-day understandings of freedom of speech in the world of journalism and television. Ofcom officials wrote, the interview between the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and Oprah Winfrey contained serious allegations, and it was legitimate for this program to discuss and scrutinize those claims, including their veracity. Ofcom is clear that, consistent with freedom of expression, Mr. Morgan was entitled to say he disbelieved the Duke and Duchess's allegations and to hold and express strong views that rigorously challenged their account. The code allows for individuals to express strongly held and robustly argued views, including those that are potentially harmful or highly offensive, and for broadcasters to include these in their programming. The restriction of such views would, in our view, be an unwarranted and chilling restriction on freedom of expression both of the broadcaster and the audience. But swathes of fans of the Duchess expressed their disappointment with the decision. One person wrote, shows you how important anyone's mental health, bullying and slander are to their code. Quite disgusting really. After the Ofcom ruling this morning, Piers took to the internet to celebrate his victory. He wrote a personal column, which stated, Ofcom's vindication of me is a resounding victory for freedom of speech and a resounding defeat for Princess Pinocchios who think we should all be compelled to believe every fork-tongued word they say. He also tweeted, I'm delighted Ofcom has endorsed my right to disbelieve the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's incendiary claims to Oprah Winfrey, many of which have proven to be untrue. Do I get my job back? ITV's royal editor Chris Shipp tweeted, so what does ITV do about it? Piers Morgan's job at GMB now at Ofcom has cleared the programme and the TV network of a breach of the broadcasting code. Piers vigorously defended his queen and branded Meghan as a liar, even over her claims of suicidal thoughts, and after his on-set tantrum, British regulator Ofcom received a record number of viewer complaints about Piers' remarks, and after several months, it seems that Ofcom has cleared Piers of wrongdoing. According to the BBC, those complaints, including some from the Duchess of Sussex herself, regarding suicide weren't enough to tip the scales against Piers' former employer. UK regulator backs Piers Morgan after complaints over Meghan Markle's suicide comments, supporting freedom of expression. The regulator said that its code allows for strongly held and robustly argued views to be aired, even if they are deemed harmful or highly offensive. The restriction of such views would, in our view, be an unwarranted and chilling restriction on freedom of expression both of the broadcaster and the audience, it said. Did ITV fire the wrong person? The ruling leaves Dame Caroline with an awkward dilemma. Does she eat humble pie and give Morgan his job back? He says he will only return if ITV apologizes to him. It should probably do so, as the best way to draw a line under the affair. But a price must be paid by the person most responsible for turning a robust exchange on breakfast television into a fiasco for ITV. Piers Morgan says he was specifically hired by ITV to present Good Morning Britain and express strongly held opinions. He adds, I was pretty disheartened to discover that I suddenly wasn't entitled to. The CEO made a judgment call. It turns out to have been the wrong one. Dame Caroline McCall should do the honourable thing. She should fall on her sword.